Hey everyone, how are all of you doing? This video, I made sure to actually start recording. um, this is part two to my other video that I recently posted. For those of you that have not watched the other one, which will be posted directly below this one, just to give you a brief summary, um, starting my YouTube channel and my creative pursuits of helping people heal their mind, body, and soul, I came across some conflict within my family just because they didn't really understand what I was doing. Sometimes when someone doesn't understand or can't see the full picture, or if they're even sometimes old school and they grew up in a different way of a way of life. The way you made money was different. The way you survived was different. That can cause some conflict, for your kids and your grandkids, because there's a little bit of a divide between the way we understand and perceive the world around us. So I went through a very difficult time because some of my family members said some things that were very hurtful and put me down. We're okay now. Everything is good. Our relationships are great because you know what? There's always room for improvements. Sometimes there are cases where you have to walk away. If someone continuously puts you down, just build up the strength to walk away and focus on yourself, focus on your craft, whatever you need to accomplish. And once you do, then revisit the relationship or the situation and go from there. But here I am. I want to give you the all the information and tools that I utilized during this time of healing. Honestly, at first, it was very, very difficult because when something happens that is very traumatic or very difficult in our lives, our vibration within our body, the energy lowers. And when that happens, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to raise your vibration. And when I speak about vibration, it is a state of being. High vibration is happy, bliss, catching opportunity, creativity, wanting to eat healthy, wanting to pursue activities that that feed your soul, your mind, body, and soul. Low vibration is when you're sad, you're upset, you're blocked, with your creativity, you have mental blockages, you feel as if your inner world is crumbling. And when you're in that low vibration, at that time you can contract disease and illness within your body. So I want to give you all the information that I utilized so no one sits in a state of constant low vibration. We do not want to be there. We absolutely do not want to be there because, like I said, it creates disease. It creates a lot of conflict within the body. Our bodies have to work a lot harder to remain healthy. And this is just fact. This is how it is. So what I did, after being put down and I felt like there was a lot of resistance to get to my goals, to pursue what I wanted to pursue. My creativity was blocked. I was completely blocked. So I initially, I remember the first 2 days, I just wanted to kind of let go of all of the feelings I was feeling inside. So initially I tried to meditate and state affirmations, and it was still a little bit difficult for me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a day or two. I'm going to just watch something nice on TV. And during these times, it's important to watch something that's, happy, uplifting. You don't want to surround yourself with entertainment that lowers your vibration because it's going to be so much more difficult to raise yourself back up. So I put on some shows that, made me laugh and just helped me disconnect from life just for a moment. And when I say just for a moment, sometimes it's better not even, just turn on the TV. It's better to just go right into that pain that you're feeling. But you'll know when you're not ready, and you'll know when you are. Sometimes you just have to push yourself and just even bypass that one step of, hey, I'm just gonna watch TV, or I'm gonna scroll on my phone. So, I did that for myself, gave myself a little TLC. Wasn't eating too healthy at that time. I fell into, eating snacks that weren't good for me. But like I said, all that stuff just didn't last long, and it won't last long. When you take your power back, those moments will only be a fraction of time compared to what they could be if you allow yourself to, entertain the negative emotions. So after I watched some TV, I really got serious. So in the morning, I would get up and, right when the alarm clock rang, I'd get up, get out of bed, and meditate. For some people, they can do it in bed. For me, when I'm already at a low vibration, bed equals sleep, equals rest, equals I'm just going to turn myself off from the world. So I had to get myself out of bed to kind of tell my body that, I'm starting my day. So got myself out of bed. I have this huge pillow upstairs and, in the bedroom, and I just lay it on the floor right next to my bed. I even, come downstairs sometimes. It depends on the day. And I just sit on that pillow. I'll wrap a little blanket around myself, and I'll just close my eyes, just follow my breath. I begin to do breath work in and out, nice and slow. I fill my lungs, fill my stomach, make sure that I am taking in a good amount of oxygen. And I always, even when I have hypnosis sessions, I have them start off with that deep breathing to relax your mind. And, even when you wake up in the morning, you still want to do that, to honor yourself, your breath, the oxygen that you breathe in. You honor life, and you really focus in on, the positives. Despite everything going on around you, despite all of the turmoil that you may feel inside, just give yourself a moment to connect with your heart, your soul, who you are beyond the struggle. And once you do, then, then what I would do is sit. Bring in and sit in that pain that I had just felt, that I've been just feeling. What was said? What happened? Did you lose the job? Did you lose a loved one? Whatever it may be, sit in those feelings. And when you do that, you want to think, okay, so how did I handle this, first of all? Maybe you could have handled it a little bit differently. And what did I learn about this situation? What did it teach me? Was I able to take this moment, maybe grow a little bit? Maybe it's early on in the emotions. You don't really know what you're feeling, but you want to introspect. Maybe someone says something to you, like in my case. Why do you think they said that to you? Introspect. Think. Put yourself in their shoes. Look at their lifestyle, the way they live, the way they eat, drink. What are their pursuits? And compare yourself. Because then maybe you're able to see, oh, well, they may be coming from a limited perspective where they don't understand. Maybe they're fearful. They're fearful of the unknown. Or maybe they lashed out because they themselves were having a bad day. They were angry. They were scared. You think, you introspect. You look outside of the box. Now that you're not in that situation, you're able to breathe. And you're no longer angry, maybe as angry as you were before, or as emotional. Because when we are highly emotional, we can't think right. We say things we don't mean. Our emotions almost feel like like we're crawling out of our bodies sometimes. They're so high. So now that you're in a place where you're just sitting with yourself, you're able to fully understand without the adrenaline going. Understand and just look at every single piece and part. And the number one thing, the most important thing, is knowing that you have the power to heal yourself, that you create your reality. No matter what is around you in your environment, you are the one that creates your reality. Once you begin to acknowledge these types of situations and look outside of the box and look at all of the different aspects of these situations and just accept what it was and accept that it taught you certain things. Maybe you needed to learn boundaries. Maybe you needed to learn to speak up for yourself. Maybe you needed to learn patience or understanding. Because when you open yourself up to all of this, you become so resilient. No matter what is thrown at you in your life, you're always able to move forward. And during these times, when things are thrown at you in life, you do not want to suppress them. Because our subconscious, which you will hear me talk a lot about, it's a very real thing. Very real thing. It's what creates who we are. The way we think, the way we feel, the way we react. You don't want to suppress and just say, oh, well, that happened to me. Because you're saying, oh, I'm allowing this to happen to me, and there's nothing I can do about it. And if this happens again, oh, well, this is just my luck. This is just what I always experience. I'm always shot down. I'm always kicked down to the ground. I'm always bullied. I'm always this. And you're allowing yourself, your body, your soul to say, oh, I'm less than. Oh, okay, I'm just a punching bag. Oh, I'm never going to find love. Oh, I'm not deserving of a good career. Oh, I'm not deserving of wealth. And that's what you're telling your soul, you're telling your body, your subconscious. When you suppress, it affects your relationships, it affects your opportunity in life. It affects all areas of your life, whether you are at that present moment conscious of it or not. At some point in your life, you're gonna come to the realization that it has been affecting you. So don't allow negative situations and trauma to be suppressed. Like I said, go into meditation. Introspect. Really introspect. And whatever was negative that happened to you, I want you to say, it was something that I went through. It taught me this, but it does not define who I am. It is not something I'm going to attract into my future. Because I'm only allowing, name off positive affirmations, I'm only allowing happiness, good communication, because boundaries that I've built, I'm allowing in good things and opportunities and love and happiness. And you switch that negative event around in a positive way. And what do you want to do next? Forgive. Forgiving will set you free. It will truly set you free. Because you will no longer be shackled to that moment, to the past. Because the moment you forgive, you're no longer living in the past. No longer living in the past. No. You don't want to be living in the past. Because each and every minute that passes, each and every single day that passes, you have an opportunity to create from your soul, from who you inherently are. And if you're holding on to so much pain, you're not going to be able to create, to live as your pure, authentic self, who you're meant to be. And of course, we all go through difficult times. But you know what? With everything I've learned, everyone that I've met, my own experiences, there would not be truly, truly successful people in the world that have so much, that are so happy, if they constantly lived in the past. we would have a whole lot of sad people. We need to heal. We truly do. We need to invite this and just know, like I said in the beginning, just know that we are so powerful. We have the ability to create worlds. We have the ability to create our reality. And when you state that, you stand in your power, you truly move past anything that gets in your way. And then you're able to speak to those who have hurt you. You're able to find a common ground. And during this time, I would go on throughout my day. And it wasn't easy. It took me a little while because this had been happening for quite some time. I've always been the odd one, different than others. Growing up, I had to teach myself. And I'm so glad I had to teach myself because I was able to grow into who I inherently am. I didn't have to grow into someone else's version. And of course, there are others around us that can help influence who we are. But I was never truly told that this is the way life is, this is how you think, this is how you do. I had to become an adult at a very young age. And I am just so grateful for that. I truly am. Because here I am, truly happy, truly blissful, after going through so much in my life. And I'm able to sit here and truly show everyone that's watching, that no matter what you go through, you can end up on the other side happier than ever. You have to know that you're worthy of that. You're worthy of that happiness. Because once you start healing and you start affirming and creating, you will move away from all of those hardships. That karmic tie to the past, the generational curse that maybe your family members and, their mother and father, the grandparents, and all the generations down the line had to experience. You then cut that past. If it was a bad one, you cut that. You say, no, I'm creating my own future. And you begin to manifest great things into your life. So, did the meditation, affirmations. People ask, well, what music do you listen to when you're sad? Let me tell you this. I don't listen to sad music because I don't want to sit in those emotions for too long. I want to do the work quick and easy. And when I say quick, sometimes it could be a day, sometimes it could be a week. But I don't want to sit in those emotions for months on end. I know some people who sit in those emotions for years. So I don't want to listen to sad music during those times. Maybe for the first day. I'll give you that. Maybe for the first day, just listen to that music, that sad music, just to help you bring out all of those emotions. But after that, you don't want to keep living in those sad times. So I would listen to positive music. I'd go work out. You think I wanted to actually work out? No. But you have to tell your body, hey, I'm boss. Yeah, I might be feeling like crap right now, but I'm going to go force myself to work out. I'm going to listen to motivational speeches while I'm lifting, while I'm on the treadmill, while I'm on the elliptical, while I'm doing push-ups, while I'm stretching. And you begin to change the vibration in your body because you're allowing high vibrational words. Words hold vibration as well. So that sad music, it's going to keep you low. When you listen to positive music, it's going to raise you up. Even if it takes a little bit of time, you're going to keep going until you're at the point where you're so happy. Because our bodies are always listening. Our cells are always listening. Our soul is always listening. Everything is energy. So force yourself at first. They say, fake it till you make it. Well, you have to sometimes. So listen to that positive music. Force yourself to get creative. If you are someone who's very creative, what I did, I thought back to the time when I was young. And I'm like, what did I do that really made me happy? You know what I did? I went out and I got myself some coloring books, some colored pencils. I already have, canvases and paint and all of that. And I do have a lot of artistic things at the house now, but that was something that I hadn't done in a really long time. And I turned on some classical music. Maybe you like trance, or maybe you like pop, whatever kind of music you like that makes you happy. Remember, high vibrational, whatever makes you happy. Play it in the background of whatever you're doing. Maybe you want to take this time to play the guitar, or maybe you're an intellectual and you like to read, you like to learn new things. Pick up something that will spark that interest within you once again, and find things that will make you happy, or things that used to make you happy, and invite those back in. And something I also did was I got outside. No matter if it's raining, snowing, sunshine, and hot, I get myself outside. If I have to bundle myself up, I will bundle myself up. If I have to go out there in shorts and a sports bra, I will do that. No matter what it is, I get myself outside, because you know what? We are surrounded by too many electronics, too much smog, too much that keeps us bound in our thoughts that don't stop. There's so much constantly going on around us. So when we get to go outside, we get to unwind, we put our body in a place that is natural to who we are, so we heal faster. Maybe you want to listen to an audiobook while you're out in nature. Maybe you want to do breath work. I did breath work as soon as I got out there. Because you know what? I know a lot of us aren't breathing the way we should be lately. So took deep breaths. It's wonderful? As I did that, I'm walking. And I stopped. And I felt like I needed to do that. So I closed my eyes, filled my body, my lungs, my stomach with breath, and then I would exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And I'm just standing there. And if anyone's going to walk past, I don't know. I don't care. I'm in the present moment. So I'm doing that. And all of a sudden, I feel so much energy surging through my entire body. It feels like a high when you properly breathe. And at that very moment as well, it's like a synchronicity. We're going to be talking a lot about synchronicities on this channel as well. Open my eyes, I look over, didn't see this before. And on the tree stump, someone wrote in beautiful lettering, breathe. So either I stepped into that area where someone had wrote that and I picked up on the very action that they had taken, or I just stepped into a synchronicity and there it was. What I was doing at that very moment was being shown right next to me. It was almost like confirmation. It made me smile, and it's these synchronicities that truly light up your worlds. The moment you begin to connect with your soul and your body, your mind, these synchronicities come out of nowhere. And it just becomes so magical. And you feel so in touch with your inner self, with the world around you. You begin to just love deeply. And the healing got easier and easier. Easier and easier. So I want to see if there's anything I'm missing. Throughout these entire days, I would just focus on positive things. What am I grateful for? What am I looking forward to? What do I really want in life? And you just pause, remove yourself from the worlds. Take this time to remove yourself from social media. If the pages or whatever you are constantly seeing on your screen is not making you feel good, remove yourself. Just remove yourself. Even if you are following great pages and content on there, also remove yourself, just so you can be with yourself and your own thoughts. It's so important. So many of us are just absorbing and regurgitating everyone else's thoughts, aside from our own. And we need to get back to ourselves. After we heal during these times, truly get back to ourselves. So I hope this helps. The meditation, truly, meditation, it connects you with who you really are. It lessens your stress, your anxiety. You connect with Source during these times. And Source is what you are inside. It's what you're made out of. This is who we are. When we quiet our minds, we're able to truly connect with the outside world and our inside world. What else did I do? I began to eat healthy. I forced myself because I know how my body feels when I eat like shit. You don't want to be eating junk food because you're going to feel worse. You want to put live foods in your body. Fruits and vegetables. Fill your body, fill your vessel with high nutrient food. It will help you heal faster. Because we all know when we get down, we tend to eat comfort food. And if you're going to do that for a day or two, but no longer. No longer. Because you will remain in that low state much longer than you need to. So overall, what I want you to really take from all of this is that you have the power to create, you have the power to heal. You are so powerful that you have the opportunity to take whatever situation you're in and choose how you're going to react about it. Are you going to take that situation and allow yourself to constantly live in pain and shame, guilt, or you feel like you're unworthy? You're going to allow that to happen? Are you going to take that situation and introspect, remove the negative emotions, affirm, forgive, and have conversations that need to be had? Listen to the positive music, the positive affirmations, exercise, create, read, whatever it may be. Force yourself to be happy until you truly become happy once again. Because you know what? Shit happens. Life happens. But we don't have to allow that shit to control our lives. And that is the most important thing to know. Most important thing to know. Because we want to get away from creating disease within our body, from constantly feeling down. And even, there was times in the past that I would go to jobs or work that I truly didn't enjoy at that time, but I was always so positive about it. So positive, no matter what. I would make myself enjoy it. Because, it's all perception. Everything is perception. I would always take the positive out of every single situation. Every single situation. And I knew that, I wasn't going to be there forever. It was just a step to the next chapter in my life. And I knew I had the power to create something new for myself. When you come from that positive mindset, you attract opportunities that are better and better and better and better and better. I'm serious. I can attest to this. I've been through so much, and now I'm so happy. So please, take the time. Do not suppress. It's so important. Do not suppress. Do not drown yourself in alcohol, in drugs, in television, media, shopping. Don't. Because you're telling your body that this is reality, this is what the future is going to be, and you're not allowing yourself to say no. I do not accept. So, have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, have a beautiful month, year. Start creating positive in your life. Take the negative situations, turn them upside down, heal, forgive, move on. Begin to live in the present moment and look forward to the future. Fake it till you make it, okay? All right. Love you all. Bye.